Jennifer Waters. Yay, we are live. Hi, everyone. My name is Jennifer, and I am one of the acupuncturists and certified light therapists here at CNY Fertility, CNY Healing Arts. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's doing well. It's a beautiful day here in central New York. I think it's one of the nicest falls we've ever had so far. It's sunny, it's crisp, and people are feeling energized, more happy, and focusing on what we are grateful for this month. So those of you that have known me for a while know that one of my passions in life is light therapy, photobiomodulation, how it can help us on a lot of levels, but in particular with our fertility and in particular with overall egg quality. I have to say that this week, it's only Wednesday, but I've gotten some very, very good feedback. I love the testimonials that I've been getting. I am so glad that people are feeling more energy, having the most successful retrievals they have ever had, getting positive pregnancy tests. Ultimately, who knows exactly why? None of us know, but all we can do is continue to try new things, and look for what I now call the potent nudge. So this is why I like light, because it's often exactly the kind of nudge that you need to go in a more positive direction, especially on a cellular level. So I only have a couple minutes today, and I just want to explain. Well, first of all, I created a guide. It's called Optimize Egg Quality with Phototherapy. So if you want to get more information and have something in your hand, please, please, please email me. I'm going to post my on Facebook. I'm going to give you my email address. You are light10 at Gmail. Email me and say, I want the guide, and I'm going to send it to you. It was a lot of fun to create. It's got all the information in there about what is light. Light is photobiomodulation. Photo is light, bio, your biology. Modulate is to regulate. So this is light stimulating your biology. Okay. How does this happen? Think about how we increase our vitamin D levels by going out into the sun, right? So it is a biochemical change that it is induced by light. There's lots of different devices out there. There's lots of different kinds of light. There's LED light, there's laser light, there's phototherapy patches, there's Rife devices. There's this huge umbrella of different kinds of light. And I tell folks, go for it. Wherever you live, look for a light therapist. See what kinds of light they are offering around you. I created a class, this was years ago, called Light is the New Needle, because we're actually affecting the meridian system in our body in a very similar way, sometimes even more effectively with light than we are with needles. So when you're using an acupuncture needle to stimulate a point, there is an electrical sensation. There is a bioelectrical change that can be measured in the point, in the meridian. It is functioning how your organs, it's affecting how your organs are functioning, right? Exactly the same thing is occurring with light, but without a needle, and sometimes better. We can measure the amount of nitric oxide that's being released with light, which has a huge advantage in the body. It is a neurotransmitter. It is a vasodilator. It is antibacterial. Some folks say it's even antiviral. So these are all huge benefits. Vanessa, yes, good. Yay, 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 yay. If you happen to come in for your transfer on Tuesdays, that's when I'm at CNY Fertility. I have the honor of serving you all on Tuesdays. and I will share as much light with you as I possibly can. I do offer folks a 4-day patch trial for those of you that are interested in trying the stem cell patch in particular. So here's the thing, when you get the guide, it's going to explain what is light, why do we use light, the different kinds of light, how it is affecting our cells. Within the cell, we have the mitochondria. This is the energy powerhouse of the cell. When we are older, we have been diagnosed with advanced maternal age, low ovarian reserve, whatever it is, that really comes down to cellular functioning, right? This is why so many folks are going on an anti-inflammatory diet in order to increase antioxidants, which are going after free radicals. The free radicals are damaging cells. So what is aging? Aging is cellular damage, right? So if we can figure out ways to slow down our cellular damage and then to repair the damaged cells, this is the whole thing with PRP and with stem cell technology, is that we want to use stem cells to repair damaged cells. This is the name of the game. So I really like using the phototherapy patches in particular for a couple reasons. One, because they're designed to be used every day. It's what you do every day that matters the most. You want to make a long-lasting change in your body and your life and your mind, do something every day. You don't want to just have one great meal a week, right? You want to have 3 great meals a day, or if you're Dr. Kiltz, you have 1 meal a day. I wish we could all be like that. That would be, I'd have a lot more time to do other things. So anyways, I'm answering this question. Can this therapy or traditional medicine break down scar tissue? Yes. Now, I don't know about reversing anything, okay? But light brings the body back to balance. So whatever is supposed to occur will occur with light. Some things get worse and then repair. Some things get better right away. We don't know. Some people feel a lot of energy immediately. Some people feel more tired. So it's kind of exposing what's going on with you. So we talked about the mitochondria, energy enhancement. Remember, ovulation requires a lot of energy. Growing a baby requires a lot of energy. There's this recruitment of your internal reserves that's very demanding. And so whatever we can do to increase our reserves so that we have the energy that it takes to do what we need to do, to have a successful retrieval, transfer, wherever you're at in your journey, you need more energy on a cellular level. So in the guide that you're going to receive, if you email me, and I'll see if I can put it here on Instagram, I'm sure I can. It's going to talk about a couple different options. Everything begins with stem cell patch because stem cells repair damaged cells. It is that easy. How can I obtain patches for myself and my husband? We just gonna. Oh, good. Yes. I want you to email me, Yulia. Okay, I put my email address up there in the chat, and just we can talk about that after. You've got a couple options depending on where you are. If you're in Syracuse or you're wherever you are, we will get you what you want and what you need. Okay, I promise. So increasing your stem cells, obviously you want to do that. We are bypassing the gut when we're using phototherapy. We are not taking more supplements when we're using phototherapy. These are the 2 big things that I hear people complaining a lot about. They're doing the best that they can with their diet. They don't want to take any more pills. They want to use simple things that can be applied directly to the skin to create an endogenous experience. There's a huge advantage when the body creates its own, whether it's glutathione or carnosine, or increasing the copper peptide, which is how stem cells are produced. That is a big advantage versus taking oral NAC, the glutathione precursor, or taking more supplements, which then have to go through the gut. And we're not really sure how well things are going to be digested, assimilated, processed, and all of that. So when you can apply a patch like this and get the body to start creating its own glutathione, this is a huge advantage. A huge advantage. It's very direct. And this is what I like, things that are simple and direct and give you measurable results. And I can tell you, this is the most successful week I've had in the light therapy business in terms of the feedback that I'm getting from you all. Feeling better, sleeping better. We have to get back to the basics. Is this the glutathione patches? Yes, Kelly. Yes, it is. Yep. So in the guide, there's a link to a questionnaire that I created. What's my perfect patch? Because if you decide, if we're going to do a little protocol for you, and here's the question people ask me every day: I only have 10 days. Is it worthwhile to begin? Yes. I want to do something for 100 days because that's the magic number from what I've read and what the research says, that I'm going to get the maximum results in terms of improving egg quality. Should I do that? The answer is yes. What about the last 20 days prior to ovulation? I've heard that there's the most opportunity for cellular damage during that time. What should I do? The answer is yes. Let's in particular get you on the glutathione patch. This is the major, I call her the queen of antioxidants. This is going to go after free radicals. This is the most protective agent for your cells during that time, for the eggs, which are very vulnerable. So we want to protect ourselves on a cellular level as much as we possibly can. Then we decide, do you need more of a broad spectrum anti-inflammatory, or do you need something that's a little bit more geared towards hormone balance, increasing your digestion, balancing out your hypothalamus? So we kind of determine that. And then in terms of the patches that can be used directly over your ovaries, we either have the energy enhancers, which are going to donate energy, or if you tend more towards excess, maybe you have ovarian cysts, maybe you've been diagnosed with PCOS, we want to sedate the ovaries a bit. We want to decrease the inflammation there so that you have a more successful retrieval. Because as you know, if you have PCOS, you have to proceed with caution going into a retrieval. So we want to mitigate any risks during that time, and we can. The other thing I'm very excited about is the time between retrieval and transfer. If you're doing a fresh transfer, what can you do during those days in between? Because it is surgery, it is invasive, let's face the facts, and we want you to recover as quickly as you possibly can during that time. So the carnosine patch is very good for that. It really helps to speed up wound healing. It has a lot of other benefits related to the brain, cognition. So it would be really nice for you to, have a shortened protocol for what you can do between retrieval and transfer. So we want to be careful. You could possibly do some castor oil packs. You could possibly do some LED light therapy, depending on the settings, because obviously we don't want to stimulate too much because you're growing your lining, and you want to have a good lining for your transfer. So we don't want to overly sedate, but we do want to support the body to recover as quickly as possible. So that's all I have, folks. Sign up for my newsletter on my website if you'd like to. I'm in the process of getting a new website. I promise to have more relevant information there for you all, and I will continue to do research and collect testimonials and continue on this journey of whatever we can do to benefit you. I think it's just there, Yulia. I posted it and then an error occurred. It's jenniferwaters.net. I'll try that again. jenniferwaters.net. I don't know why it didn't let me post, but there you have it, folks. Okay, I put it there. All right. So have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you for your interest. Remember, what you think and how you feel really matters. So pay attention and be kind to yourself so you can be kind to others.